Hi, and welcome to this episode about the extra E in Google's E.E.A.T. Why first-hand information and experience counts in SEO. Because in 2014, Google introduces E.E.A.T, spelled E.A.T, and it stands for expertise, authority, trustworthiness. And these three pillars are the fundaments on which the quality of an article could better be determined. But in December 2022, it added an extra E, which stands for expertise. And this is an important development as a counterpart of AI-generated content. Why is E.E.A.T so important for SEO? Google wants to give information to users that is trustworthy. And they have several ways to do that. But one of the most important is E.E.A.T. In 2018, Google released the Medic update, and it had a huge impact on the so-called your money or your life, and it specifically covers topics on health, finance, and legal information. But thanks to the then named E.E.A.T algorithm, Google was much better able to assess the author. They could see if the author had enough expertise to write about it. So, is he an authority on that specific area? And can he be or she considered as trustworthy? They did this, for example, by looking what the author has written before and whether the author is recognized as an authority by others, for example, among many, many other things. And it's logical too, because this is exactly how we as human beings also would do it. We would check the credentials of someone who's telling us that he or she is an expert. And we don't just normally blindly take something for granted if someone tells something. So when it turned out that thanks to the Medic update, the E.A.T algorithm ensured much higher quality content, they started to play a much bigger and important role in all search results. But Google is not sitting still. And they knew even that AI would become playing a big role in content creation. So AI can do a lot and help tremendously in content creation. But there's one thing AI cannot do, and that is share personal experiences. ChatGPT, for example, was not there for a summer holiday in the Maldives. And that's one reason why an extra E has been added. The personal experience that somebody shares have come to play a very important role in SEO alongside expertise, authority, and reliability. So it's all about first-hand experience in SEO. Google looks at the extent into which an author had the necessary first-hand or live experience for the topic when evaluating content. But besides adding first-hand experience as a factor, Google is also placing renewed emphasis on trust. Trust is perhaps one of the most critical components at E.E.A.T. That's what Google says themselves. Because untrustworthy pages have a low E.E.A.T, no matter how much experience, expertise, and authority they show. So according to Google, there are several ways you can share this first-hand experience and build trust. Number one, it starts, of course, by sharing your personal experience. Write about your experience and add your insights and lessons learned. And this can not only make your content more authentic and relevant, but also add information that is unique, something all search engines love. Number two, it's also important to be able to demonstrate your expertise in the field. And this can be done by mentioning your verifiable qualifications in a specific area. Think about publications, awards, recognitions. But an author page and a LinkedIn page with recommendations can also help to demonstrate your expertise and reliability. Number three, another thing you can do by providing expertise and trust in Google's eyes, it can be done by consistently publishing high quality and reliable content. In addition, of course, you must be very transparent about your sources and indicate where you get this information from when you give an opinion or present facts. And number four, you can build expertise and trust within Google's search algorithm if you're open to feedback and corrections. But what are examples of first-hand experience? Well, it depends a lot on what topic and what kind of content you publish. But examples are, for example, product reviews. If you're reviewing a product, share your personal experience of using the product and show why you think this is valuable. And this can include detailed information about how the product works, how it feels, how it smells, what the pros and cons are, and other insights that you gain by using it yourself. But also think about how-to guides and tutorials. If you create a guide or tutorial, showing that you have gone through the whole process yourself can add to your credibility. And you can do this, for example, by adding photos or videos of yourself going through it step by step, but also by sharing tips and tricks. And what have you learned through the experience? And another thing you could do is case studies and success stories. If you write about a particular topic or strategy, share your own success stories, and case studies can be very good to demonstrate your expertise. And this can include how you solved the problem, achieved the goal, or completed the project. And of course, you can talk about your personal anecdotes and stories. Sharing your personal stories and anecdotes can help make a point or clarify an idea. And this can be especially useful in an opinion piece, a blog post, or other forms of informative content. You can also use expert commentary. If you're an expert in a particular field, sharing your professional insights can show that you know what you are talking about. This could include sharing your thoughts on the latest trends or topic, give your opinion about a hot topic, or an explanation of complex concepts, but of course in a very understandable way. So it's all about gaining trust in the eyes of Google. So while the E of the first-hand experience is extremely valuable right now, it is still important to maintain a balance between facts and experience. So in addition, it's important to realize that SEO is a constantly changing interplay of different factors, where there's no one truth.